What's going on, guys? We are back again, and we are finally going to be reviewing Thor: Love and Thunder. And again, it took me a minute to watch this film due to not only timing, but just with everything I got going on personally, and then also just trying to be in the mood to watch Thor: Love and Thunder. And again, let me go ahead and say this: if you watch this film and you enjoyed it, great. If not, then again, that's on you. But I always say that just because we may have this type of person in the comments or somewhere later on down the line. Oh well, blah blah blah. Dude, I don't care. I mean, again, this is my opinion. If you don't like it, then I really don't give a damn. I mean, everybody has their opinion. Now, overall, I am going to be getting into spoilers, so again, if you have not seen the film, go check it out. But overall, did I like this movie? Yes and no. There was things in this film that I enjoyed. There was things I did not enjoy about this film. I think the overall premises of the story is you have Christian Bale portraying God the Butcher, Gore the Butcher, and we didn't really see a lot from him. It felt like that they kind of put Joker and some other character and they made him. It really did not make sense, and that he was so powerful, but it kind of made like Thor was weaker than this character and he wasn't. That's what kind of made it kind of like really, because it seemed like Thor could have killed him anytime, but at the same time it just wasn't the right moment, and that's what it felt like. Now, with Natalie Portman coming back as Jane Foster, I think that was good, but also kind of like a bittersweet type of deal, because finding out that her character has stage 4 cancer, and then she tries to get Thor's hammer for magic to be able to use Mjolnir to increase her health, but it's actually doing the quite opposite. It's decreasing it, which we later find out in the film. And how Thor and her do reunite, they do work things out, and he wants to continue his relationship with her, but at the same time she makes the decision with him and without him to continue the fight with helping these kids that are kidnapped by Gore, and then once this happens, Thor kind of is wanting to recruit the gods to help with all this, but at the same time they go to Olympia and we see Zeus and we see all these other characters. Now I will say this, seeing Russell Crowe in a Marvel movie, that was pretty cool, but a lot of people, I will fully say, it was disappointing to see the Russell Crowe that we thought we were going to see. They kind of made him look like a pompous ass. I mean, let's be honest, he did not look, I mean, the man's holding like a skirt or whatever while he's going down the damn stairs, guys. I mean, come on. That was absolutely pathetic. I thought they would have had him, wear like Gladiator, Russell Crowe, but Zeus style, you know what I mean? And that's what I thought they were going to do, and they didn't, and that was very disappointing. And a lot of people, they're going to try to say, oh, this is woke, or this is this, or that is that. It was more towards, this character or that character. I felt like that they were trying to go that route, but they were also trying to make the movie, like, it felt more like a comedy than it actually felt like an action movie. And yeah, there were some funny scenes, and then some of it fell, some of it didn't. The Guardians of the Galaxy, they're in there for the first part of the movie where Thor is wanting to train and get back to shape, and then becomes Thor, the God of Thunder again. And then the Guardians go along their way, when even though they offer to help Thor, but then Thor's like, nah, I'm gonna do this myself, and this is a God problem. And we see where he even goes to help, and Valkyrie helps, as well as Cord. But at the same time, it just, I don't know, man. It feels weird. It feels, like they wanted to try to do Ragnarok, which again, Ragnarok is my favorite Thor movie. Again, I think that's everybody's favorite Thor movie. It just feels like they were trying to continue with that, and they failed. And talk about TT, he does a good job at the last film, but with this film, it was a whole another ball game. And I think that was the problem. I think that they tried severely hard to continue this what was the cinematography beautiful? Yes, CGI was beautiful. The music was great. Having Guns N' Roses in there for "Sweet Child of Mine," which is one of my favorite songs, and then having "Welcome to the Jungle" in there as well, and then some other songs in there that were from great bands. I found it to be not only bittersweet, but at the same time, it was just amazing to hear that kind of music when some people may know what that music is, some people may not, especially if you're younger. But overall, I think the movie was very interesting. It left it with a big cliffhanger, seeing that Thor is now taking care of Gore's child, and I don't know how that's gonna go because he's Thunder, she's Love, which is kind of weird, and at the same time, Jane now being gone, her dying, they pretty much just brought her back to kill her off. And then Valkyrie still being the king of, or the queen of New Asgard. And then, of course, Korg, he's, I guess, wanting to have a child with another, another one of his species. And then we see where at the very end, where Zeus is still alive, even though it seemed like Thor killed him because of him destroying Korg, which was crazy. And then he sends Hercules to go to Earth, I'm guessing, to go face Thor. So it's going to be rather interesting on how that's going to go, because again, I don't know if there's going to be another Thor movie. Again, this is the fourth one. Is there going to be a fifth one? Who knows? I mean, Thor right now is the main movie that has, or main character out of the original Avengers that has had more movies than any of them. He's had more movies now than Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, obviously, and all them. So again, it's gonna be kind of interesting to see. I mean, I know we're getting another Captain America movie, but it's not the same character. It's not the same character. It's a different character taking the gauntlet of being a Captain America. It's not the same character. So hopefully you guys get what I'm saying on that one. But I don't know. I mean, I like this movie, but I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either. It was right in the middle for me. Will I watch it again? Yeah, at some point, but it may take me a while to go ahead and watch it. Again, it's not my favorite one out of all the films. I think there was things about this that that they tried to do and just failed upon, and other things that I felt like that was kind of crazy. I liked how when they were battling Gore in the shadow, almost was it Shadow Realm? Is that the? I don't want to go Yu-Gi-Oh for a second, but the planet where it's all shadowy and everything, that I think was cool. I think that it was also cool with some other things they tried to incorporate into this film. And we also, again, not having Tom Hiddleston as Loki, that was kind of a letdown, because again, I felt like they had this kind of, Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston, they always, bounce off each other when they're, and it's Thor and Loki. But at this time, it's kind of felt like it went back and forth. But overall, like I said, there was a lot of bad publicity, I think, behind this film, especially with Natalie Portman. Them trying to give her too much hell for, bulking up a little bit, and then also, with the way her arms looked, and she was too this and too that, and then, they made her look so sickly when, obviously she has stage 4 cancer in the movie, and then at the same time of her bulking up for, Mighty Thor, and just, again, there was a lot of things I felt like that they wanted to put into this film that they were trying to push too hard, and I felt like something was missing from this film. I don't know all that was missing from this film. Everybody may have their own opinion of what was missing from this film, but at the same time, I felt like there was a lot missing from the film. But either way, guys, let me know your thoughts are about it down in the comments down below. Where do you think Thor is going to go next? Where do you think the story is going to go? Please let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the movie, okay, great. If not, that's up to you as well. But either way, let me know your thoughts are about it down in the comments. Let's have a great conversation, and I'll see you guys on the next one.